Alright, we're heading off from uptown Chilliwack, Sardis, to hopefully Chilliwack Mountain, where you'll get a good view of the mountains. In fact, you might be able to see the mountain range from here. If you look carefully up on the top of the screen, you will find some nice mountains. Very good view if you get out in the clear. So, as I always said in my previous videos, Chilliwack is about 100 and odd kilometers from the downtown core of Vancouver in British Columbia. And today we're going to go up on Grandview, actually pass through downtown Chilliwack and climb up to the Chilliwack Mountains via Grandview Street or Grandview Road. So we're heading there. The sun is not fully up. It's kind of hiding behind the clouds, I guess. Downcast as usual. But it's the 7th of March. It's supposed to be spring. In a few days, on the 12th of March, we should have changed the clock to spring ahead. So yeah, we'll put the clock up by 1 hour based on what we observe. Spring ahead, fall back. So since it's spring, we'll go up by 1 hour, which means we shall be waking up early and having a longer day. Sunrise will be an hour earlier, and sunset delayed by an hour, I guess. And so we have longer days right up until the fall, which would be March, April, May, June. Officially, June will start. Fall will start in June. But the way the weather goes here in British Columbia, it stays nice and warm like summer all the way up until September. So we're all excited here in Canada, on the west coast of British Columbia especially, that we'll be enjoying some nice sunshine in the days ahead. For those of you who are not up north like we are, the weather is no big deal. But for us in Canada, even for our American friends down south, it's not so much a big deal. But some of them will say it's cold up north in Canada. I don't know how you guys live there. And so it is. Sometimes. It's pretty nice actually. The weather is just fine today. We'll take it, even though it's not very bright. There you go. In the foreground, you can see all the mountains. Whether you look left or you look right on the screen, it's all mountain ranges. The snow is still there on some of the peaks. Not as much. We have this big truck in front of me. It's obscuring the view somewhat. So I'm going to change my lane. Okay, you should be able to see the mountains now. Much better. Gas is still 177.9. And I guess downtown Vancouver it should be much higher, at least 10 cents. So it'll be 187 or 188, whatever. Just under 190. $1.90 for a liter. When you think of the resources Canada has, gas and oil and such, for us Canadians, it's pretty steep. I guess the taxes will be up. The government will be sending more money towards the war effort in Ukraine. We're just here at the lights in Lugakuk. Then we'll go over the bridge onto downtown Vancouver. Downtown Chilliwack. Just under the bridge is the Highway 1. To the right it goes east to Hope and beyond. To the left it goes to downtown Vancouver and beyond, Whistler and such. We have the Chilliwack Airport on my right. I can see the planes landing, almost. Here's the first bridge we're crossing into downtown Chilliwack. The mountains are more visible now. Pretty day, no rain. It's just chilly outside a bit. Downtown we have the Cultural Center, Prospera Center, Exhibition Field, Townsend Park, the Curling Center, and the Leisure Center, all 3 kilometers away from here. We're on Yale Road right now, and we'll be heading off. We're hanging a left on Hodgins. Surprisingly, the gas here is 167.9. Perhaps they forgot to change the board down there at Esso. But this is also an Esso gas station, maybe. We're just a minute early. No, some gas stations haven't changed the price, so it's 177 at Petro-Canada. Airport Road is on the right, but we're heading straight. We'll hang a left on Hodgins. This is my video, Anthony. get a chance, please like and share, so I can be encouraged to put out more videos for your watching pleasure. Look at those mountains, those little patches of snow on the peaks. Lots of eateries here. The Greek houses, John's Fried Chicken at Hawking. They just changed that. The regular at Shell to $169. We have a dealership here, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram on the left. We're just up on the second bridge on Yale. Underneath is the railway. I think it's CNN or CPP, Canadian Pacific or Canadian National. I don't know which. But they're all heading to Cole Harbour in Vancouver. Much of our exports go down the rail tracks. Okay, we're going to hang a left. On the right is Fresco. On the left we have lots of little, you know, what do you call them? Shopping, Southgate Shopping Center, etc. And yeah, it's 177 still at Chevron. 167, oh, Chevron, what's that one? At Husky. The difference of 10 cents. Just one hop, skip away. So here's Hodgkins. Okay, I thought it was Hodgins. It's Hodgkins on the left, and then we head straight down to get off onto the Chilliwack climb, mountain climb. So we're on Hodgkins now, and we have coming up the Chilliwack Hospital. It's not a bad hospital, but for surgeries, I guess, you have to go to the Royal Columbian at New West. Lots of apartment complexes here. Even though people complain a lot about our Medicare system, I don't know, I've been here for over 30 years and I'm okay with it. Maybe I got lucky. The queues are very long, they say, for some surgeries like hip replacement or whatnot. But the Medicare system is very well organized in Canada. According to regions, I guess. Chilliwack Landing Leisure Center. Okay, on the right we have kind of a convention center. They have all these big meets. Yeah, going back to the Medicare system in Canada, it's not bad. We used to pay $100 odd per month, our subscription, but the government did away with that in the last probably 3 years, I guess. And now Medicare is free, except for the prescriptions. Wait times, as I said, are a little longer for major surgeries. usual road on the left. You can go to Home Depot there and to Walmart, etc. But we're going to skip all of that and head straight to our climb to see the Chilliwack Mountain. All right, let's head out there. Apartments here to rent are upwards of $1,200 for 2 bedrooms. And the real estate has gone up. So apartments that were $300,000 and $400,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment has now gone up to almost double. Yep. Real estate prices are pretty steep. Young people have got to work more than one job if they're going to take a mortgage. So it is hard to own a place in the greater Vancouver region of Vancouver, British Columbia on the west coast. We have a lot of mobile home parks, where retired people live in modest homes and but comfortably. But even the mobile homes have gone up like everything else. Okay, we're heading straight. 50 kilometers is our speed limit. And we have coming up some development happening on native land. This one is called Cedarbrook. They're building apartment complexes and little shopping malls. Yeah, lots of places here. Road. I think that's because of all the construction work going on here. Oh, that's pretty fast. Yeah, we've come here, the end of this road, Hodgkins, and we're heading up to Chilliwack Mountain Road. And we turn right and go up to Grandview. Hope I don't miss it. There's somebody tailgating me. So, but there's a big board or sign. It tells us where we're at. So, gotta look for that board. The trouble with this is a kind of a 2 lanes. One going up and one coming down. So if you are driving very slow, like I am, then people at the back can get irritated. That's not a nice thing for me because it puts pressure on my driving skills. Way back in the day, I used to drive really, really fast. But that was a long time ago. Grandview, so I can turn left. Okay. It's a climb. Alright, the guy behind me is a bit patient because I can't see him at my back or tailgating anymore that much. He's still there, my rearview mirror. Okay, I think it's time for me to indicate that I am turning left to Old Orchard and Grandview. Old Orchard is straight. happy that I'm out of his way. And we're going to climb up this hill here to Grandview and Chilliwack Mountain. There's a sign, Chilliwack Mountain Estates. Right, we're climbing up so we can get a good view of the Chilliwack Mountain range when we get to the peak somewhat. I'm actually not going right up to on the peak, but turning off right so we can just get a little view, a glimpse of the mountain, because that's where I intend to stop a little and make a turn back. All right. Yeah, people live here in isolation. I don't know if they have plumbing and such, but they do have electricity for sure. And the utilities could be steep, I'm guessing. Where is this? It doesn't say. Oh no, this goes off somewhere else. 8691. So I better turn back because I don't know where. It's going to be rough otherwise. I don't know where I'm going. Let me see where I am. Because I don't know this place. I shouldn't have done here. So then I can go back. Very risky. And turn back. Yep. Okay. Climb. All right. We're gonna climb. 4. Everybody's speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. That's what I'm gonna do. Speed up. Okay. All right. We go a little faster. Somewhere I could turn right. The houses are in isolation, so the numbers are marked so people can turn off and terminate at the house, because that's where some houses would actually end, or the path to that house would end. Okay. The pressure up here, it's different because my ears felt it. All right, here we go. We're still climbing. We're still climbing. And we're climbing some more. 8601. All right. Let's see how much more to climb. 342. We should get off the mountain because there'll be a lot of traffic. Oh, the sun is nice. Coming from behind the clouds. Looks a lot nice now. Yep. Here's a nice place. And where is this? Primrose. Yeah. That's where I turn right.